does a man like Jay-Z, with all the dirt that's been thrown his way, stay untouched? 50 Cent says he knows the answer. And Kanye, he's screaming it from the rooftops. Snitching, secret deals, shady power moves. There's a storm brewing around Jay-Z, and it's not coming from the outside. It's coming from the people who used to ride with him. 50 Cent is calling him out. Kanye's going scorched earth. And one of Jay's oldest friends just exposed stories that could shatter the perfect image Jay's been building for decades. Let's get into it, because once we break this down, you're gonna see Jay-Z in a whole different light. Kanye West kicked it all off. Again. But this time, he didn't just go after Jay-Z, he dragged Beyoncé. He came for their kids. He called the twins the R-word, accused the Carters of being controlled by the system, and even said they were no better than the Kardashians, who he called ex-traffickers. You'd think the industry would shut him down right there. But instead, 50 Cent jumped in, and he didn't condemn anything. He joked that he couldn't even keep up with Kanye's level of hate for Jay. He didn't push back, he didn't disagree, he egged it on, which is wild, considering Kanye's also backing up Diddy, someone 50's been trying to destroy publicly for months. So why would 50 stand with Kanye now? Easy. Because this ain't about Diddy anymore. This is about Jay-Z. Let's be real, 50 and Jay never liked each other. That's not news. But now, 50's making moves like a man with receipts. He's already got a Netflix doc in the works tearing Diddy apart, but insiders say Jay's next, and this ain't no rap beef. 50's trying to expose something way deeper. Allegations of working with the feds, secret deals to stay clean while his friends took the fall, and ties to a government informant running Roc Nation from behind the scenes. And if that sounds like a stretch, wait till you hear what Jay's own childhood friend had to say. DeHaven, Jay-Z's day one, the man who took bullets for him, literally. Back in the day, they got ambushed during a re-up. DeHaven distracted the shooters, got shot, and still handed Jay the money and product before flagging down a cab to the hospital. Loyalty, right? But when the feds came knocking, DeHaven got 5 years. Jay walked away clean. And what did Jay do after that? He flipped the script, started calling DeHaven the snitch, even rapped about it in No Hook. But DeHaven says it's the other way around. Jay didn't just abandon him. He turned his back to save himself. And he had help. This is where things get serious. Desiree Perez, president of Roc Nation, Jay's right hand at the top of the industry. But back in the 90s, she was moving 35 keys of work before she got arrested. And flipped. She wore a wire, cut a deal with the DEA, became a federal informant. And now she's running Roc Nation. She's helped Meek Mill, Lil Wayne, and more get out of tight spots. Her network runs deep. Feds, retired agents, politicians. DeHaven says that's how Jay stayed untouched. While Diddy, Suge, Irv, and Jay Prince all got hit with Fed cases, Jay-Z rose. Coincidence? Or is Jay playing chess with pieces none of us can see? Back in the early 2000s, Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, and Jay Prince tried to create something major, an all-black-owned music distribution company. No more labels taking the money, no more middlemen, just real ownership. But right before it launched, the feds hit them. All of them. Raids, RICO charges, investigations. The whole thing collapsed. Guess who didn't get touched? Jay-Z and Diddy, and the streets started whispering. Who tipped off the feds? Some believe Jay sat in on those meetings. Others say he ran to the other side before it all went down. But either way, the result was the same. The union died, the labels won, and Jay's empire kept rising. Let's talk Super Bowl 2022. Dr. Dre Snoop, Kendrick, Mary J. Blige, and 50 Cent. That lineup made history. But behind the scenes, word is Jay tried to block 50 from performing. Why? Because Jay was part of the team deciding the show, and 50 says Jay tried to keep him out. Only reason 50 got in? Eminem threatened to pull out unless 50 was on that stage. Tony Yayo confirmed it, said Jay's always viewed 50 as a threat. And honestly, it makes sense. 50 blew up after Jay, outsold him, dominated headlines, and stayed independent longer than most. Jay may act unbothered, but 50? He knows it's personal. Once 50's Diddy doc drops, insiders say he's going straight after Jay-Z. He's teasing it, hinting that he's got real dirt, maybe even paperwork. This wouldn't be 50's first time blowing up someone's spot. And with DeHaven, Desiree, and all the past allegations lining up, fans are starting to believe it. Some say 50's being petty, others, they think he's about to do what no one else ever dared. Expose Jay for real. Because here's the truth. And here's the wildest part of it all. Despite everything, despite Kanye's rants, DeHaven's betrayal story, the receipts on Desiree Perez, the Super Bowl beef, the black distribution company being taken down, no one in the industry is speaking up. Not one major rapper has stepped up to defend 50's claims. Not one label has addressed the accusations tied to Roc Nation. Everyone's just quiet. And in hip-hop, that silence, it's loud. It's like they know something we don't. Like there's a quiet understanding that certain doors just don't get opened. That if you push too far into the truth, you get blackballed or worse. But 50 Cent, he doesn't care. He's built his brand on being unfiltered, unafraid, and ready to burn the whole house down just to prove a point. And now he's setting his sights on Jay-Z, someone fans once thought was untouchable, someone who always managed to sidestep the flames while everyone around him got torched. Think about it. When Meek Mill was facing time, Jay stepped in. When Lil Wayne was in trouble, Roc Nation was there. Even Rihanna, who signed under Roc Nation, stayed protected through multiple industry storms. Jay doesn't just survive, he controls the board. He's who the others go to when they're in trouble. He's the last boss. But 50? He's trying to change that. And if he delivers on his promise to expose everything, from the feds to the deals to the betrayals, it won't just shake Jay-Z's image. It'll make the whole industry flinch. Because if Jay really is what they say he is, if he's been playing both sides, working the system while calling himself self-made, then it's not just a diss track waiting to happen. It's a full-blown reckoning. And the fans, they're split right down the middle. Some say 50's just being petty, another long-winded chess move to settle a 2-decade rivalry, that he's jealous of Jay's status, that this is just beef volume 59. But others, they're watching very closely. They're combing through old interviews, digging up court documents, comparing stories from insiders who were once dismissed as crazy, and realizing everything's starting to line up. The dates, the arrests, the disappearances, the people who got silenced, it's all been hiding in plain sight. And if 50 really drops his follow-up doc exposing Jay, fans are saying it could be bigger than the Diddy story. Because this isn't just about crime, or money, or betrayal. This is about the foundation of modern hip-hop. What if the empire we all looked up to was built on lies? What if Jay didn't just rise from the streets, but was handed a pass by the very system he pretended to fight? And if that's the case, how many other artists are part of the same game? This isn't over. Not even close. DeHaven's still talking. Kanye's still raging. 50's still scheming. And the streets? They're still watching. Jay-Z might be the most powerful figure in hip-hop today, but power only lasts when no one challenges it. And now, the challenge has begun. So as the smoke starts to clear, one question remains. Will 50 Cent be the one to finally crack Jay-Z's armor? Or will Jay once again walk through fire untouched? Let us know what you think. Is this all smoke with no fire? Or is the truth finally about to break through? Drop your thoughts below and stay locked in. Because this story, it's only just getting started.